Hello and welcome agents in Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, Sarasota, agents in Wesley Chapel, Clearwater, St. Pete, Bradenton, Palm Beach, and surrounding areas. I'm Gonzalo, and today I will share valuable information with you without any unnecessary frills. We will keep this focused and efficient, but at the same time, I'll be honest with you about the challenges of real estate. I also want to thank Carla Wang, who will be answering your questions in the chat box. Okay, thank you so much, Carla. So, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, first of all, what do you think are the main challenges of being a real estate agent? Have you thought about it? Have high attrition rate? 87% of agents fail in their first year of real estate. You have income stability. You will be at the mercy of the ups and downs of the market. Market saturation. Everyone and their moms have a real estate license in Florida. You have costly startup expenses. Brokers and associations will charge you a leg and an arm just to get you started. Long hours and unpredictable schedules. Have you asked yourself if you are ready to accommodate your schedule to your clients' demands, like working on weekends or working on holidays? So, what is your strategy to make sure that you don't end up like the hundreds and hundreds of agents who fail in this industry? Usually, the answer is to partner up with an experienced broker who can help you navigate these waters, right? Wrong. Why? Because let's look at what is out there, okay? First of all, you're gonna find mom and pops and boutique brokerages. Although they feel comfy, yes, but they have limited resources. They have limited brand recognition. They don't have networking opportunities. Forget about technology and forget about the potential for a career growth in these companies. Or you can join a national brand. They have more recognition, yes, but they have less personalized support. So good luck getting someone on the phone with these companies. They also have limited market expertise because they are so huge, they never really became experts in their local markets. They also have higher fees and low commission splits. And for those of you who have interviewed with these agencies, you probably notice that they charge you monthly fees, yearly fees, royalties, and other types of proceeds. You will also find virtual only brokerages that have amazing tech, but the problem is that they have limited in-person interactions. This means that you will probably never meet your broker. You will also not get all of the benefits of being in a physical office. And there is also the potential for increased competition in these companies. Like, imagine playing a game with lots of other kids. It can be harder to win because there are more kids trying to play too, right? These virtual brokerages don't take the necessary care to hire agents. They hire anybody who has a pulse. And believe me, you don't want to be part of these brokerages. So, my dear friends, would you agree that in order to get what you want, you first must understand what you need? And what is what you want? You want prosperity, financial freedom. You want recognition, a sense of belonging, and sense of security. You want to help your clients. You want to help your community. You want time for your children. You want time for your family. And overall, you want to make a difference. Therefore, what you need is, number one, the ability to seize and take advantage of the opportunities. Also, you need to be known as an expert in real estate. You need to be knowledgeable about your community and the real estate process. You need to be part of an ecosystem and a group that aligns with your values. You also need to simplify the real estate process for your clients and also for you. You need to be part of a company that helps you anticipate and prepare for the upcoming market trends and the ever-changing real estate industry. So, my dear agents, what is Avanti Way's promise to help you get what you want? Avanti Way will help you close your first deal within your first 2 to 6 months in the industry by providing you with a structured training that is tailor-made to the necessities that you have in this industry, support, easy to access support provided by real estate professionals, technology, easy technology, right? And resources that will simplify your whole experience and also for your clients. And last, culture. I get it. Culture has become quite a buzzword these days, but trust me, it's still incredibly important. At Avanti Way, we take care of the concept of culture to heart, and it plays a vital role in how we help our agents and how we help them build this opportunity as a business, not as a job. This is all made possible by the invaluable expertise and knowledge offered by our stellar team in Tampa Bay, Pinellas County, Sarasota, led by no other but that Annette Newkirk, a renowned real estate professional in Tampa Bay, and also Fernando Arencibia and Jennifer Woolman. I'll just let you do a quick Google search on them, which will prove their amazing track record in commercial real estate in Florida, okay? So let's go with training. Remember that I mentioned that 87% of real estate agents fail in this industry, only 13 succeed? And you may ask, why is that? Well, simply these agents fail because they fail at finding clients, closing transactions, and therefore they fail at making money. So you could say that the solution is to generate more leads or give these agents clients they can work with, right? However, let me ask you, do you honestly believe that if I give one client to each active agent right now in the state of Florida, do you think they will be able to close a deal? The answer is no, because the majority of the agents out there are clueless about the real estate transaction. Needless to say, how to generate leads, keep clients happy in the post-closing period. Therefore, what a new agent needs here is proper training, a training that helps them understand the fundamentals of real estate, how to find clients, the appraisal, the inspection period, the closing of a transaction, and finally, the post-closing. And that is exactly what Avanti Way provides. By joining my company, dear agents, you will go through this training program that will ensure that you master the process from A to Z. This training, being certified by the FREC, means that you will complete your post-license course of 45 hours in-house. Let me tell you, for example, last year we recruited an agent in Tampa. His name is Louis Corright. New agent, very young. And Louis, by being diligent, attending every single training activity at the office, he managed to become not only a top producer in his branch after just a few months, but also one of the top producers in the whole company. That is what Avanti Way can do for you, but only if you dedicate time and commitment to this. Okay? Next up, let's go with support. My friends, the market has its ups and downs. That is the reality of this industry, and you better be prepared for it. Now, imagine being in a down market, okay? Inventory is low, bid wars are relentless, buyers are hiring 5 or 6 agents at the same time, so the competition is fierce. And by some miracle, you find that one client who accepts working with you. You're about to close the deal, and something unexpected happens. A situation that needs immediate attention. If you don't act promptly, you will lose the deal and your client. You need help ASAP. You pick up the phone, you call support, nobody answers. You call your manager, no answer. You, my friend, you are alone. And you're at the risk of losing not only the current transaction, but also the client's trust and the potential for future businesses. And forget about valuable referrals that could have been generated from this client. That is what hundreds Hundreds of agents go through every single day in this industry. Dear agents, my company believes that in order for us to grow together, we must collaborate. And we will never achieve this if we leave you to your own devices. That's the reason why my company will provide you with support, even after hours and also on weekends, which is, by the way, when most transactions in real estate take place. We will help you secure those transactions. And most importantly, we were going to help you build your reputation in front of your clients by making it clear that you have a whole team by your side. I remember, for example, Maritza Monterrey, one of our best agents in Weston Broward. She was closing a deal for a $3 million property in Davie. The buyer was struggling to secure a loan, and Maritza, even when she was representing the seller, she knew it could jeopardize the transaction. Right? So what she did, she reached out to our support department, seeking a solution. We quickly got to work with her. We explored alternative lending options with our in-house lender. And finally, we connected the buyer with our lender, who offered a more flexible loan program tailored to the buyer's needs. Maritza and us in support worked closely with this buyer. We ensure all the necessary documentation was provided promptly. And finally, thanks God, we closed this deal. The buyer's agent, whose company I will not mention, he had no participation in this process. Very often you will find yourself carrying the transaction on your shoulders, even helping the other agent's client. This happens very often. You know why? Because very few brokerages provide proper support to their agents. Okay? Next up, let's go with technology. My dear agents, ideally you want to have clients knocking at your door, right? You want to have that pipeline full of potential clients. You want that pipeline full of leads. And let's just say that you are working with 5 buyers at the same time. It sounds great, right? 5 buyers. But let's take a closer look at this scenario. Working with a buyer involves driving around town or even further than that to find that perfect house that your buyer is looking for. That not only consumes gas, but also precious time, right? Let's say next that you found a property for this buyer, and now you have entered a bid war with tens of other agents and also with their clients seeking to secure that same deal. Next, your offer was miraculously accepted. And now you have to help your client with securing a loan, coordinating with the inspector, and coordinating with the appraisal officer, and finally be the bridge between your client and the title company to close the deal. This process usually lasts between 60 to 90 days. Sounds like too much? Multiply this by 5. Working with a buyer consumes tremendous amounts of time, energy, gas, negotiation, coordination, paperwork. And believe me, if you don't have a proper structure and systems in place, you will most likely crash and burn here. Avanti will provide you with auto-populated contracts with AI technology, which will save you hours of paperwork, something that no other company has in this market. You're going to have a 3D area analyzer to look for properties without leaving the comfort of your home or your office. You're going to have transaction and listing dashboards where all the parties involved, the seller, the buyer, title company, all of them will have on-demand access to their files. You're going to have automatic tasks, reminders, so you don't miss an inspection period or the appraisal. You're going to have online funding, so you can deposit checks and disburse money from your computer or from your phone, wherever you are, as long as you have an internet connection. These and other tools are making our agents, Avanti agents, both experienced agents and new agents, competitive in the real estate market, as well as freeing their time to dedicate what really matters in real estate. Building lasting relationships with your clients who, for such an outstanding job, will refer you to future prospects. This is one of the reasons why Avanti Realty was named Brokerage of the Year in 2022. Next up, we have a culture. Now, we understand that it's not only about making money, but in order to impact your community and really make a difference, being part of a company that aligns with your beliefs and aligns with your values plays a huge role in this. That's the reason why we focus on surrounding you with a team with the right mindset, right work ethics, and right values that will help you transition from the mentality of an employee to the mentality of an entrepreneur. You see, there is a lot of informality out there. People who see real estate as a hobby, agents who still see this as a job without seeing the endless potential of having a real estate license. Unfortunately, these people will never succeed in this. They will eventually, as in any regular 9 to 5 job, they will get bored and quit. And I will dare to say that only 10 out of 100 agents will make it in this industry. We focus on hiring that 10%. So what is required to join Avanti Way? We require commitment. We require the ability to adapt and respond. And what is more important, we require from our agents a business owner mentality. And I promise you that with this, along with our guidance and experience, you will become, as we call our realtors, you will become an Avanti Way agentpreneur. Let's go with commission structure. We're about to finish, but I don't want to leave out your payment. How much does Avanti Way compensate you for your hard work? Now, there are various options out there with brokers offering commissions ranging from 50%, 60%, 65%, or even 90 or even 100%. But be cautious because each option has its ups and downs. 50% or 60% is just not enough today. In the 80s, maybe, but not in the 21st century, where agents do the majority of the legwork. 50 or 60% is not enough. Brokers with a 90% or 100% splits. Listen, I recommend you paying close attention to the fine print. These brokerages usually make money through fees or by forcing you to use the in-house services, possibly locking you in a contract for at least 2 years. Avanti Way offers you a very simple and a straightforward commission plan. It starts at 75%, and as you progress in your production and accumulate $10,000 for Avanti Way, it will go up to 80%. Finally, when you accumulate $15,000, it will go up to 90%. The beauty of this program, once you reach that 80% or 90%, you will keep it, meaning that unlike other brokerages, we will never revert you back to 75%. This is Avanti Way's commission plan. Next up, let's talk about fees. We're not here to nickel and dime you, my friends. We understand you are just getting started. So the last thing that we want is to deduct monthly fees or royalties from your commission, okay? The more we can help you, the better. We are here to work together. Therefore, Avanti Way has only one yearly payment that will go towards your errors and omissions insurance. This is $399. Again, we don't have monthly fees, we don't have desk fees, we don't have tech fees or junk fees. No, we are here to work together, and this payment is useful to make sure all your transactions, all of them are protected, right? So that's it. Thank you. Thank you for being with me today. My name is Gonzalo Sosa, Operations Manager at Avanti Way Realty. I've been here for 9 years now, and I have seen many agents from all walks of life grow their businesses from scratch, transition from part-time agents to full-time agents, and last become top producers in their branches and regions. Now, you have 3 options. If you feel like Avanti Way is the right fit for you, you can scan the QR code or click in the link in the chat box and have a one-on-one with me. During this session, we will deep dive into your situation. The second option is if you don't want to hear more and you want to start right away, You can begin your application by scanning the second QR code or clicking on the link in the chat box. We are starting training for new agents next week, and we only have limited number of spots available. Finally, the third option is that if you feel like we are not what you are looking for, listen, there is nothing wrong with that. I wish you all the best and good luck. My friends, I'm confident that with our structured training, system, support, and culture, we will help you, as they did with hundreds of agents in Florida. We will help you create a lucrative and lasting business in real estate. Thank you.